but we're going to be bouncing up to the next fight.
All right,
it's
here
going to
we
be a
go.
grappling match between CARMINE and ZOCCHI. I don't even know if I pronounced that right. And John Beecher. So both of these fighters or grapplers are black belts in jiu-jitsu.
Oh, wow.
So this is a submit-only match. So either you submit or it's a draw.
Okay. These French fries are delicious.
I'm going to have to snag one of these.
I never get to eat on fight night. This is my
True.
first time eating at Mulcahy's. I've usually just been like,
Well, how do you
those
like the
look
food?
great. Delicious. Can confirm. Everybody, if you're here, order some French fries. If you're not here, do it when you come.
The wings aren't bad here. I've had them a while ago.
I have heard magical things about the wings, but I've never had them. I apologize to
I might
everybody
have to
at
get
home.
something to go on the way home. Be driving, chucking wings out the car window. Here, fishy. So shout out to you, though, Kelly, because you got a big fight coming up.
I certainly do.
Queen of New York match
Yes.
against Paige DiBartolo. Now,
Yes.
this is an interesting fight. I think this is a great matchup between you two ladies.
I'm excited.
And you two kind of trained together, and you're friends.
Yeah, we were out.
I was going to say, I saw a photo of you out to dinner the other
We
night.
were out to dinner together, yeah.
And
I
you
mean,
both
not
were
just
literally
the two
sitting
of
next.
us.
No,
but
yeah, it wasn't like
Yeah.
candle lit. But,
right. Yeah. Yes.
but yeah, it was like a group of ladies.
Yeah.
But you're at the dinner, so obviously there's no like animosity between
Not
the
at
two
all.
of you.
Not at all. I mean, we've had plenty of discussions that, the only time that we are not friends is during those 6 minutes. And we also know that regardless of the outcome, whatever happens after, we're going to help the other one get ready for their next fight, whatever that might be. If it's me, she's going to help me out. If it's her, I'm going to help her out. There's no bad blood whatsoever. And I think that's something that's important to understand as women in this sport, amateurs, because there's not as many women in the scene to begin with. And then you separate that weight class by weight class, then that makes the pool even smaller. So it's just one of the things about being women in the game right now.
And I love that. I love the fact that you guys are able to separate that.
Sure, yeah. I mean, it's a sport at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Introducing and fighting at the blue corner, he stands at 5 foot 8 inches tall, weighing in at 195 pounds. On this side,
But we have agreed, though, that we are going to make it fight of the night. We were like, I mean, that's going to be the intention anyway, but we're like, yo, it's
So if
happening.
it's the first round, someone gets knocked down hard, you're going to pick them back up, like, don't
like,
quit
we're
now.
not done yet.
That'd be some great
Let me
stuff.
take a lap, and we'll start again in a second.
Fighting out of Wantagh, New York.
We're going to make that rule set knockout only. It's been
No
47
rounds.
rounds.
That'd be old school stuff.
Yeah, like original UFC.
So those of you watching right now on Facebook TV, on Facebook Live. God, what am I drinking? This is a grappling match between two black belts, both world champions. Yeah, you expect to see some interesting stuff. Different than wrestling. I grew up a wrestler, high pace, but right now there's already a pretty high pace
Oh, for sure.
between these two fighters. Let me make sure I'm sharing this on Facebook.
Oh, yes, I'm going to do the same as
Gosh,
well.
I'm like a...
Where can we find the stream tonight, Kyle?
It's on MyMMAnews.com Facebook page. See, I find grappling, or especially jiu-jitsu, to be interesting because it's almost like a cult. Now, like MMA, combat sports, wrestling, they all have like their own little fraternities.
Right.
Like wrestlers follow wrestling like no other.
Yes.
Same with jiu-jitsu. But jiu-jitsu's become like this thing that's exploded across the world.
Oh, sure.
And there's tournaments. You got grappling industry, and there's other big promotions that have grappling tournaments almost
Yes.
every other weekend.
Yeah.
And
That's
they're all
great.
over. Yeah, it's awesome.
Great for the sport.
But the best part is, like, Beecher is a guy who started in his mid-40s, became a black belt and a multi-time, I think a 3-time world champion
Wow.
in jiu-jitsu. So it's pretty interesting when you could see, someone who's in the 50s, and you hear about the guys in the 60s and later in life just starting just because they felt like, trying something new and losing some weight, or getting into shape.
And killing it, and doing so great, yeah.
Yep. It's an interesting sport. It's very technical.
I think that's part of the reason that it's exploded so much is that the appeal is to literally everybody.
Everyone.
And now you see so many, on Long Island, and you see so many more women's wrestling teams in high schools, and I think it's great.
I just saw the first time ever in South Carolina a female won state championship.
Yeah, excellent.
Like, that's insane.
I'd love to see that.
And it's awesome. And it's cool, though, that you're seeing that.
Yeah.
Do I think they'll really be integrated where the part is where it's like numerous amount of women against men? Probably not.
Probably
anytime
not.
soon. But now, like you said, BEECHER now has a varsity female team.
Excellent. Love it.
Yeah.
And even just for self-defense reasons, I think it's great. I think it's great that more girls get involved in more martial arts. You see it a lot at like the very young age, but you don't see as many girls carry through as they get older.
Well, it has such a stigma attached to it.
Sure, yeah, but I mean, I think that's slowly starting to dissipate the more the women get involved.
But jiu-jitsu, there's tons of women in right now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, especially as an adult, they're all finding it and they're falling in love with it.
Yeah.
And continue with it.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't? Got cut? Okay. Some good action right here between these two gentlemen. Both back and forth action. Now, have you done both gi and no gi?
Yes.
Which do you prefer?
I prefer no gi.
No gi. I feel that's how I would get like annoyed by the gi.
I mean, it's not annoying. Actually, it wasn't really like I picked one. It was more so what my training and work schedule allowed me to make it to.
Okay. You're like, I like no gi because that's all I could get to.
Yeah.
All right,
but then the more that I did that, I liked it more. Probably because
Absolutely.
it just became more familiar.
I'm going to have to snap a picture of this action right here, right in front of us. Great triangle right there
Triangle.
by BEECHER.
I know that one.
BEECHER's doing a great job right there. It looks like he's got pretty locked up. Leg triangle. That looks pretty tight.
Yeah.
But like I said, both
that
the
arm
black
loose.
belts, so I'm sure they've both been in these positions numerous times.
Oh. Might have it. Oh.
Like I said, this is submit or go home. Submit or draw. He just tapped right there. Wow, impressive showing by the two of them. BEECHER with the impressive showing over ZOCCHI. Respect for the two. Hey, props to them. They're in great shape,
Absolutely.
and they're in their 40s, 50s, possibly 60s.
I'm just trying to figure out where to put this microphone while
I know
I'm chewing this French fry.
it takes a while to get. So you don't keep hitting the French fry against it.
Well, I don't want to
Fair
chew
enough.
with the microphone.
You gotta be like a shield. Just put it up right here.
Yeah. Like, Kyle, I'm eating. Start talking.
Wave the French
Distract
fry
them.
in the air like a
Ooh, how'd
flag.
that feel?
As we're gonna get the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a finish to this fight in 4 minutes 46 seconds. By way of triangle, fighting out of the right corner, John BEECHER.
All right.
There you go, John
go.
BEECHER with the leg triangle of 446. Great showing.
Yes.